guys, welcome to the 4th edition of this Rave Report series that is brand new on my channel. We cover all of the important announcements and news having to do with music festivals and raves, not just in the United States, but internationally as well. Plus, awesome new music from all different genres of EDM for you to check out weekly. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Cotton Candy. I am a music festival vlogger and content creator, so I travel the world going to different music festivals to make vlogs, reviews, helpful tip videos about all of them. I have so much awesome content planned for this year in 2022. I didn't go to any festivals outside of the US the past 2 years, 2020 or 2021 for obvious reasons, but I do have tickets for festivals in Europe this year, so I'm hoping to make really awesome content about European festivals as well as US festivals this year. So if you haven't already, definitely subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any of the awesome content I have planned. I do want to mention that these rave reports are a collaborative project between myself and some other content creators, including EDM Adam from Sidewalk Talk EDM, my friend Amy from the Drop Bass Not Bombs podcast, and my friend Danny, who is a travel buddy of mine when I attend music festivals and raves in Europe. Let's start off by going over some lineup drops and date announcements for festivals that have come out in the past week, starting with Beyond Wonderland in San Bernardino, California, taking place March 25th and 26th of this year in 2022. They actually released it via flyers at Countdown Music Festival, their New Year's Eve event. I was there, so I did get some of those flyers. I, of course, was super excited to see this lineup come out. You know, Beyond Wonderland is one of my favorite music festivals, and I have made so much content for it right here on my channel. Vlogs of the festival, tips, informative videos, all that good stuff. And I will be coming out with my lineup review video where I just recommend my top 10 to 12 artists that I think you should check out if you're going to Beyond Wonderland this upcoming year in March. I unfortunately, for the first time ever, will not be attending this event because I am going to Ultra Music Festival for the very first time, and it falls on the same weekend. So super sad I'm missing Beyond, but I'm so excited to be attending my first Ultra, and I can't wait to make tons of awesome content for you guys leading up to the event for both Beyond Wonderland and Ultra, including vlogs from Ultra Music Festival. So if you haven't already, definitely subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so you're notified when those videos get posted. And of course, I just want to remind you guys, if you still need tickets to Beyond Wonderland in Southern California or any INSOMNIAC event, please use my affiliate links that are available in all of the descriptions of my videos. It really helps me out. And that being said, I do want to say thank you to everyone who has purchased INSOMNIAC tickets through my links this past year in 2021. I appreciate you guys so much. And yeah, moving on, another lineup that was just released was the Cross Festival's Spring Edition lineup. This event takes place March 5th and 6th in San Diego, California, and is a 21 and over event. Forecastle is an event that takes place in Louisville, Kentucky. I'm not really sure how to pronounce it, but Forecastle will be taking place May 27th through the 29th this year and has released their full lineup. It looks like it's a pretty diverse mixed genre event. That's all the US-based festival lineups that have been released. However, Bonnaroo Music Festival that takes place in Tennessee every year has announced that their lineup will be dropping this Tuesday, January 11th, and then tickets will go on sale shortly after on Thursday. Here's what the previous lineup for last year looked like. They always have a really good lineup. Of course, unfortunately, Bonnaroo Music Festival was canceled yet again last year in 2021, not due to COVID, but due to horrible weather conditions. So sad it had to be canceled 2 years in a row. So I'm sure the lineup for this year is going to be amazing. I cannot wait to see it drop on Tuesday. Sunset Music Festival in Tampa, Florida announced their official dates for this year's edition in 2022, which are May 27th through the 29th. So they've actually expanded the festival to be 3 days instead of just 2 this year. Moving on to a couple international events. Rebirth Festival, a hard dance music event in the Netherlands, released phase 1 of their lineup. It is supposed to take place April 8th, 9th, and 10th of this year. And according to this graphic, it says that they have only released 17% of the lineup, so we can expect the lineup to be way bigger by the end of all of their phase announcements. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you about this festival. DGTL Festival in Amsterdam, I should have fact-checked this, but I couldn't figure out if it was an acronym, DGTL, or an abbreviation for digital for For some reason I feel like it's digital and I didn't fact check it in time before I shot this video. So if you guys know how to pronounce this, if it is really DGTL or if it's pronounced digital, the festival in Amsterdam, please let me know in the comment section. I appreciate you guys so much for helping me out with that. But anyways, they have dropped their full lineup and it is taking place in Amsterdam April 15th, 16th, and 17th of this year. So a couple weeks ago, in the second edition of the Rave Report, I did mention that Tomorrowland Music Festival has expanded to be 3 weekends instead of 2, which is what it previously was. It used to be 2 weekends every year. Now it is going to be 3, and because of this, tickets are going to be going on sale again for this 3rd weekend. Of course, because it was postponed in 2020 and then again in 2021. All of the people who had tickets for those years, 2020 and 2021, their tickets are secured for those first 2 weekends, but the fact that they have expanded the festival to be a 3rd weekend means they can open tickets to go on sale to the public again. So if you want to go to Tomorrowland Music Festival and you couldn't get tickets in 2020, this is your chance. They have released the details for pre-registration, which you have to pre-register in order to buy tickets on the day that they go on sale. I do have a few videos about Tomorrowland Music Festival, I believe, where I do talk about pre-registration. I will link to my informative and tip videos for Tomorrowland Music Festival in the description of this video if you guys are trying to go and want to check them out. But I think I'm also going to do another updated video about pre-registration and buying tickets for Tomorrowland within the next couple weeks, definitely before pre-registration opens at the beginning of February. So stay tuned for that video. I do have some sad news to report on this week. One of the co-founders of Lollapalooza Music Festival that takes place in Chicago and has expanded to take place in different locations all over the world has passed away. His name was Ted Gardner and he unfortunately passed away on December 28th. It's always so terrible when we love someone in the music scene, but of course he left behind an amazing legacy through Lollapalooza and his other projects. The music community is honestly so grateful for everything he's done for us. And actually, I do have more sad news to report. Sad news that we're unfortunately accustomed to hearing right here on the Rave Report every week, and that is that a festival that was supposed to take place this weekend in Mexico called Departure was canceled due to new COVID restrictions. Cases have definitely started to spike again really bad all over the world, and that was kind of anticipated, right? Because last year during the holiday season, the numbers got really bad, and so I think everyone kind of just knew that it was going to get really bad again during this holiday season, which it did. The numbers are higher, and so places are re-implementing COVID restrictions. So even here where I live in Utah, which is kind of weird because Utah is predominantly a conservative state, they've actually re-implemented the fact that you have to wear masks indoors and at events. So like we have tickets to see Wooly this month at one of the concert venues, and I got an email saying we had to wear a mask to that, and we're also going to have to wear a mask this week when we go see Ben Nicky at a club, which honestly we really don't mind wearing masks, no big deal. It's just apparent that COVID restrictions are being reinstated across the globe. So I'm sure the Rave reports for the next couple weeks are going to be giving a lot of updates on events being canceled and new COVID restrictions limiting the music scene again. But yeah, really sucks. But I actually do have happy news for you again to report on. If you are a Porter Robinson fan, you might already know this, but he actually got engaged to get married with his girlfriend. I think that's honestly a beautiful way for anyone to start their year, right? With an engagement. So I love that for him. Now let's get into some music that has been released over the past couple weeks. Like I said, I did not do a Rave report last weekend because I was at Countdown Music Festival. So yeah, I do have a bunch of new songs and albums for you guys to check out. Again, these videos are a collaborative project between me and my friends, including my friend Amy from the Drop Bass Not Bombs podcast, my friend Danny, who I travel to music festivals with when I go rave in Europe, and EDM Adam, who you might recognize from his videos on Sidewalk Talk EDM right here on YouTube. Let's start with EDM Adam's list of notable music that came out this past week. Zed's Dead and Subtronics came out with a new song called Gassed Up. Excision and Dion Timmer came out with a collab called End of the World. Seven Lions and Jason Ross released a new song called See You Again, which they say is new, but I've seen them like 10 times this year, and they've played it literally all year long. It's like never, it's not new, but it is newly released, so there's that. If you haven't heard it yet, it's one of my favorites, probably my most favorite song that has recently been released. Alice in Wonderland released Fear of Dying. Rez added a late addition to her album Spiral called Menace. Zoo dropped a deluxe version of his album Dreamland. Don Diablo and Watt released a collaboration called Face to Face, and David Guetta and Morden released Permanence. Adam is literally so in tune with a lot of the music that gets released. I'm so grateful that he keeps an eye on all of it. But between myself, Amy, and Danny, we have a few more recommendations for you guys to check out. Ben Snow released Fight Club. Luminate released a song called Metal and Blood. Axel Boy came out with a new song called Body Check. Technicore, one of my favorite happy hardcore artists, released a new song called Fusion. Subshock and Evangelos released a new song called Running. And also, Swedish House Mafia released an orchestra version of one of their famous songs of all time called One. And that's all the news I have for you from this week's Rave Report. Like I mentioned, I did go to Countdown Music Festival last weekend, so if you want to see what that festival was like, definitely check out my vlogs. I will link to them in the description. Also, stay tuned because I will be coming out with that Beyond Wonderland lineup review recommendation video sometime this week, definitely. And if you haven't already, I would like to ask you to please subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any of the awesome content I have planned for this year in 2022, including this weekly news report series where I keep you up to date on all of the new announcements having to do with festivals, like lineup drops, dates, cancellations, as well as new awesome music of all EDM genres to check out every week. And yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you guys again for watching, and until next time, peace out, Rave Scouts.